Hey y'all, I am Ginger and I am here to bring you all kinds of goods to make your health better. I believe that our bodies can heal from anything, but they need the weapons to get that achieved. So I'm going to help bring you the weapons and help you figure out which weapons you need to address the issues that you may be having. So I already have several products. Like I have my fire ciders. Then I have like a special Christmas cider, which is, I just think they're gorgeous. But they all have different things. I have a base cider and then I have a max cider. And the base cider basically just has around 10 ingredients in it. The max cider usually has 20 or more in it, so you're getting a bigger bang for your buck. The prices are different. I'll have a pricing page or info sheet available at some point. I do the garlic infused honey. I have not done the garlic and onion infused honey because it just sounds bad to me, but I'll probably do that because I think a lot of people would want that. I also have different tinctures available. Like here is a willow bark tincture, a nice beautiful green hue to it. Now the tinctures are high grain alcohol. So what I prefer to do instead of selling you the tincture for it is making an elixir mixed with honey or vegetable glycerin or maple syrup, depending on your needs and preferences, so that it is not such a high concentration of alcohol, because I do use Everclear. And we'll probably switch that up on some of the tinctures just because Everclear is so strong, which does extract the max amount of qualities out of the ingredient possible. So there's that. But if you're not going to like the taste, then you're not going to take it. It's not going to do you any good. So other products I do have different teas. I have a herbal sampler. The sampler in this particular pack has a mullein tea bag, a hibiscus tea bag, holy basil, which is also known as Tulsi, a dandelion root tea bag, a rosemary mint tea bag, and a clove tea bag. And you can see kind of what you like, and you can mix them up if you want as well. One of my top recommendations for the winter time, when everybody's got colds and respiratory issues and congestion and they can't get the phlegm up really good out of their lungs, they need to clear the lungs, is the mullein. This is a bag of mullein tea, and these packs come with 8 bags in them. If you want loose leaf tea, I can arrange that as well, where you can bag it or put it in a tea container of your choice for straining. And then I also have other mullein products like the mullein honey, which is infused with the mullein flowers. And these have been infusing for about a month, 5 weeks, probably somewhere around there. I usually leave a little bit of the flowers in there so that it can keep infusing some more. I also have mullein oil. This is great for earaches, ear infections. So this would be really good for the kiddos. It's safe for all ages. It is just mullein infused into extra virgin olive oil. I can use different oils if you prefer. I have MCT oils. I could use a grapeseed extract, but I find that extra virgin olive oil is probably the most nutritious and has the most benefits. I also have an everything elixir, and this has, off the top of my head, I don't remember, it's probably around an infusion, a decoction as well, that has been decarboxylated, of about 20 to 25 ingredients. I'll have to pull up my ingredient list. There's so many I would never remember to cite them all off. I do have them on the back. Isn't that convenient? And this wasn't all of them. It's rosemary, holy basil, feverfew, which is good for fevers and migraines. Oregano, like rosemary, is good for parasites and a multitude of other things, expectorants, decongestants. Mint has a lot of clearing and opening qualities, so to help open you up. And then there's hibiscus, which is a great source of vitamin C. There is lemon in it, of course, more vitamin C. And all these things have many other properties, medicinal properties to them. I'm just kind of listing off some of the main ones. Mullein, which is the great for expectorant, healing the lungs. Even if you don't have a cold, if you're a smoker or a past smoker or a vapor, mullein will help clean and repair your lungs. You can even smoke mullein. That is, from what I hear, most people say they prefer it that way. It is the most effective, and that it is a nice cooling feeling. Or you could do as if to burn incense. So you could put it in a little stone container or something that you could burn in and light it and then just let it smoke and breathe that in. So that's another option for that. Clove is a definite antiparasitic. Some of these things like clove are a bit too much for the babies. Now, adolescent children and up, I would say it's fine. And then you've got lavender, which is great for relaxation, calm, and has all its anti-effects as well. Honey, which brings a lot of nutrients to you. We all know about honey, and I use raw, local, organic honey. And then when I use water, I use distilled water, so it has nothing else in it, no mineral properties or anything. And then I will put salt. I have a blue salt, a very high essential nutrient product. So it introduces back into that distilled water, which has none of that. It introduces it back in. And vegetable glycerin, which is basically a sweet syrup, which helps flavor this so that it's more palatable. I have other things too. I'm making I thought I had it nearby, but I think I must have. Oh, I know where it is. I also have this calming elixir that I have brewing now. It has lavender, ginger, and tulsi. So it's good for anxiety and calming. This is good for children. It is done in vegetable glyceride. There is no alcohol in it. So it'll be tasty as well. Ginger is warming and soothing. And great for stomach issues. So if they're having tummy troubles or colic, things with ginger in them are going to be good for that. Then I have tulsi in here as well, another calming herb. It has a lot of medicinal benefits. And then the lavender flower buds. So I have that brewing, and it is not bottled yet. So I've got some more that I've got to get done. So anyway, these are just a few. Oh, I missed the main star. Okay, my main star is colloidal silver. Now, I do make my own, and I have made it for nearly 2 decades. And I have honed this down to a science. It is phenomenal. It is my first go-to for everything. It does not work on a chemical basis. It works on an energy basis, an ionic exchange. So all the bad things have a certain designated ion. Excuse me. And the silver has the opposite. So everything in the world, in your body, everywhere, demands homeostasis. So it takes the quality from the bad and the silver from the good, and it scavenges your body for the bad, and it hunts it, and then it neutralizes it. So the only thing in here is distilled water and colloids of silver, and it is quite the science to get it processed just so. Now, I do make an approximate 100 ppm. You can't really test it with a TDS meter because the colloids are too small. So often the silver is gauged by a color chart. And my silver, I brew to 100 ppm. It usually takes 8 to 9 hours of brewing and a lot of filtering and resetting up. But then I cut it in half. So what my bottles bring is about around a 50 ppm. Which you get on the internet, Amazon or whatever, a lot of people use the Sovereign Silver, and it says it's around 10 ppm. And I think it's for like a 12-ounce bottle, it's around $35, $40. My 16-ounce bottles are $45. And my 8-ounce bottles are $25. These are intro pricing. Silver has gotten rather expensive, and I have actually, after having silver rods for years and years and years, I wore those out mass producing this product, so I had to get some more. And silver has really gone up, guys. You might want to buy some silver. So these are my main go-to products. These are available for sale. I can't make any recommendations technically, but I can tell you what I would do in different situations. So feel free to message me or put in the comments any of your questions or your situation or what would be good for what, and I will come in there and respond with that and help you get on a healing journey, because we're meant to enjoy life, not spend all our time getting better so that we can. So this is going to help you on that journey, get you to the root causes, help your body have what it needs to heal itself. And all thanks to God's gifts that are all over the earth. Why would we trust man over God? Why would you do Western medicine when they're really just trying to copy what they find in nature anyway? Just like aspirin. Aspirin is a bioidentical conversion of what they find in willow bark. And why would you do that when you can take the willow bark directly instead of a synthetic version of it? And just like hydroxychloroquine, we've heard a lot about that. So that comes from wormwood. All these things, all these medicines they come up with, they usually at some point have derived it from a natural ingredient. So let's go into that and take control of our own health, and let me help you do it. Something I'm very passionate about, and I want everybody to feel good. So that's what I'm doing, and this is my first video to bring all this to you. Hopefully you guys will follow and do the notification bell so you know when I put up more videos. Anyway, guys, thanks for listening to me ramble. Hopefully I will get better as the videos go on. So thanks, guys. See you next time.